Okay, I have the video on for both cameras. First, I want to say getting this set up together was a lot of work. I'm on my period, and sometimes I wonder if I have PMDD because the way this period affects me with the fatigue. Goodness gracious, that's all I have to say is goodness gracious. This is based off me, y'all. Like, I'm basing the impatience off of myself being a person of this generation. I realized that I'm impatient, and the generations before us, things didn't develop so quickly. Things didn't happen so quickly. So, like, when they wanted something, they knew not to expect it immediately. They knew that things were going to be long and drawn out, but back then I imagine it didn't even feel long and drawn out because that's what they were used to. But for our generation, everything is fast, and it's not our fault. I think it's the fault of the big technology companies. It's the fault of the big media companies. But this video is kind of like a video to myself, like, Asia, slow down. Like, yes, I've been on this platform, YouTube, for 2 years now. I've been posting consistently for about 1 year, almost 1 year, and I have not the most subscribers compared to other channels. I don't have as many views compared to other channels who have less videos and have been on the platform for less time. I keep thinking, why am I behind? But I got to let that go because I need to be patient. I think I would do this even if I wasn't posting on YouTube. I would make these videos just for myself and save it on my computer because this is fun. I love editing. I love it so much. It's tedious, it's time consuming, it's creative. You have so many different tools at your hand to make things you could not have done on your own. When it comes to making this jewelry, I've only had it on Etsy for maybe like 10 days now. And I'm over here feeling bad that like no one wants to buy it. First of all, it may not have even found my audience. And it's like, why can't that be enough? Like, I don't think the generation before us had this problem. They would just do their hobbies and enjoy them. And I'm trying to unbrainwash myself from the capitalist mindset that wants me to always see it as a means to an end. Because if you look at my life, nothing looks that fast. You know, I'm not blowing up. I'm not going viral. I'm not capping out on capitalism. But in my brain is always wondering and trying and whying and wanting. And that's just, it's ill. I'm done with it. I'm taking it and I'm blowing it out my hands. I'm letting it go. Leave. Bad spirits, leave my body. Get out. Go. Enough. I want to make YouTube videos, but I literally think I lead the most boring life. And I keep trying to find a lens through which my life can look interesting, but it's just not happening. My last 2 videos got less views than usual. My subscriber count is like plateaued again. I just don't know if there's any point to doing this. Like, what do I have to talk about? What do I have to share that's valuable? Nothing, it seems like. Voiceover Asia coming in now. It's funny how I tried really hard to get out of the negative mindset that you can obviously tell I'm in. At this point, I didn't realize that I was feeling the symptoms of depression, weighed down physically, and just uninterested in my hobbies for the past week. I'm not feeling good about myself, and I'm lacking a lot of confidence in my YouTube videos, and also it does spread into like my Etsy shop and my polymer clay jewelry making. And it's sad because in this clip, I didn't realize that that was depression. I thought this was just real life. And another sign too is just the fact that I was under my weighted blanket. I know that if I'm needing my weighted blanket, it's usually because I'm feeling very anxious or I'm feeling very like down and out about life. Anyways, let me get back to the video so you can hear me ramble. And I think I usually believe that like we all have something to share, but I don't know how to package it in a way for a YouTube video. Like, I don't know how to make it interesting. Like, I'm just laying here being cozy because I'm on my period and that shit, you know, will take you out. I watched this video about the law of least effort and I kind of like that law, and that's what I'm just gonna be doing like for now on. Like, Why am I putting so much effort into things I can't control, and like it's giving desperate? And I will say that I'm desperate for success. I'm desperate for achievement and achieving my goals. I'm desperately ambitious. It's just who I am as a person. Like, I want to live in the house. I want to have the career. I want to make the money. I want to have the relationships. I went outside on the way to the car, on the way to Lidl to buy myself donuts and chips. When my period comes around, I really start craving chocolate and junk. And like yesterday, I ate like I had such a big back. So I just let it be. I let it be a big back day, but that can't be like the norm. You know what I realized? I feel like all these videos on how to get rich quick are such scams. Like, whether it's how to blow up quickly, get rich quick, start a business quickly, all of it is just a scam. They're literally just telling you in these videos, they're just recounting what happened to them, but there's no connection. There's no chance at all that that's going to happen to you. Like, it's just timing. It's just luck half the time. It's just chance. Like, why do they package it and market it as if they can actually help someone achieve those results? Like, they can't. And like, that's so weird. That's like one thing I find so weird about that niche on YouTube of people who like give out so much advice about things that like they can't control for you. They can't make a difference, and everyone in the comments eats it up and says how helpful it is. But is it really that helpful? Has anything changed for anybody? Probably not. Like, I don't get it. Depression is very distorting for me and tricks me every time into thinking that this is just how life is. And I'm seeing it clearly now. When in actuality, depression is a fog that stops you from seeing things clearly. If you're someone who wears glasses, think of it as like when you take off your glasses and everything's blurry and then you put them on and they're clear again. You were looking at the same image, but you see how many details you didn't notice, how much beauty you missed out on, and how without the glasses, you thought that what you were seeing was normal and what everyone else was seeing. So depression takes away that clarity of mind. Typically for breakfast, I don't need that much food. I just eat a pack of Teddy Grahams and some fruit and some coffee, and that's all I need until around the afternoon. And instead, I decided to eat this sugar cereal and eat a bigger portion than I even really needed. I know now that this was also a sign of how depressed I was feeling. Little things like this will sneak its way into my routine and change the way I'm doing my daily life, and I won't even realize it. And whenever I was doing this, I did realize it was out of the ordinary, but I couldn't make sense of why. I just knew I didn't feel great, and I wanted something that would give me some instant feelings of goodness, which is sugar. And as you know, I'm on a health journey, and so I'm working on separating that relationship I have with sugar and feeling good. But when my period comes, it's just especially tough, and I give into it a lot because it's my period, and I'm suffering so much already that I need relief. I don't think it's the best way to resolve it, but it's how I resolve it. As you watch my cat Hazel try to open up the cabinet doors, which I have kitty proofed, I just want you to think about yourself and let this video inspire you to be more aware of when you're feeling down and take notes of the signs that you start to exhibit. Your life is important. You shouldn't feel like you have to let it waste away. You can try for yourself even when you're feeling down, and eventually you will feel up again like I feel up now. Anyways, thank you for watching. I really appreciate you being here. And I hope this video helps someone feel less alone in their mental health journey. Okay, see you next time. Bye.